Alright, now that we're back, basically this is King Gainer's final fight in the sense that we're up against the overdegvil and everything. Regardless, we might as well do it since, we just have to. So yeah, apparently Kids himself he's furious because, the Diagold Empire is taking over all of his domes, basically ruining the Siberian Railway, well the rail network that he spent his entire lifetime building. Unfortunately as well, he's kind of pissed that Kashmar failing to capture Gloria, because we kind of beat him down with it. Meanwhile, Kashmar is of course trying to point out that, now they're kind of immune to, to his overskill, so it's kind of useless. Regardless, he ignores them and, yeah. Meanwhile, even though Kashmar's still trying to explain, but he's not listening. Regardless, apparently, wow, he actually is kind of he's eviler than I thought. He's basically deducting from their salary because of that blunder of his defeat. So yeah, they just lost a paycheck basically. It's like pure evil to an adult. So yeah. Meanwhile, Kajinen's radioing them that right now Diagold is coming in to attack us. They're too much right now with the wild Zoids. Apparently he's pissed because this wouldn't have happened if they had everything together. Oh, so yeah. Unfortunately, apparently the Overman cannot damage the Biozoids' armor. So yeah. Apparently not even Cynthia's own Dominator could have damaged them, but he points out that Cynthia is more competent than they ever are. Apparently he's anticipated them, so yeah, he's anticipated the Diagold forces, so he's about to he's about to make Cynthia fend it off. Apparently they gotta buy time for him so he can get through with this and the Diagold will be finished while they're fighting the wild Zoids or the Biozoids or whatever, so they're going for it. So yeah. Meanwhile, this is where they start fighting. Unfortunately, the Zoid's too strong, it looks like. So it's not gonna really work. So yeah, they're not doing anything, unfortunately. His overskill is ineffective as well. Ironically, it's evil versus evil. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything against the Biozoid. This is where Cynthia comes in with the overdegvil. So yeah, they're wondering where it is. The overdegvil apparently was, it was used to form the nucleus of the Gate crystal at the Siberian headquarters. But Night figures it's apparently a good time to bring it out, so yeah, they're gonna demonstrate it by using the overfreeze to kill all those Zoids. Which was good. Unfortunately, it kind of froze its cockpit. So yeah, it froze itself. In the end, basically, the overdegvil intends to make her its new Ice Queen. And now they're trying to regain it, but yeah, no, it's not gonna work. The Black Dominators are no match for the overdegvil itself, and it destroys them. So yeah, now it's about to freeze the entire region. Meanwhile, everybody returns back from the mountains. So yeah. So Ryuji's at least getting better with his training, and based upon what Seijiro said, he believes that it's expedient to balance Ryuji's lessons with fending off the pesky Daigald. And he doesn't really care much about their higher ups. So yeah. And there he is, the coolest. The original Epic Zoid pilot champion. Regardless, basically he's gonna help us out in this whole situation. Meanwhile, Mitsuko figures that Seijiro is a master swordsman, and she quickly challenges him. And unfortunately, her reward was apparently a wounded arm and even greater respect and mad dash to the infirmary. So yeah. They'd make a cute couple, probably. Meanwhile, the old geezers, of course, at the Eldorado, the Eldor 5. Why can't I say El Dorado? Oh yeah, I recently watched Garo Vanishing Line, and El Dorado itself was a big thing of the series. Anyways, they're about to try and give him the usual pointers about how to be a real hero. But of course, Mist, for once, actually saves him a bit, and yeah, he just gets him away. Meanwhile, they decide to give the lessons to Mist instead. But luckily, Go and Michio after this managed to distract them on how the Eldora 5 became the Eldora Soul. So yeah, apparently the Eldora, it was made by apparently a guy named Bucci modified the Eldora, disabling its combination system in order to enable bipedal travel. Apparently Bucci unfortunately disappeared, and so yeah, he apparently used to be a scientist for an evil secret society headed by some nefarious boy or other. Basically, they believe that the Claw Man probably took him. So now they're basically looking for information on him. They're doing what Van's doing, except they are horrible at it. In all seriousness though, they just go tavern to tavern looking for people. Meanwhile, we get in our thing for we're being told in that right now we're being attacked by the overdegvil. So yeah, Gain already knows that it's an overdegvil because, well, it's Gain, and Gain is awesome. So yeah, that's apparently it's an auto Overman, just like Brunhilde. Its overskill is of course overfreeze. Apparently Asaham told him about it. Yeah. Apparently he was told that he was told about it. And then Gainer points out that an Overman that powerful needs a person with strong oversense, and it's gotta be Cynthia. So yeah, we gotta go and save Cynthia along with Overdevil's frozen victims. Meanwhile, Kigali, being our leader that she is, points out that we gotta do this. So yeah, we gotta stop the overdegvil basically. Ron's happy because he can at least test out the upgrades he used on our Landstag and the Wolf. So he's good with this. So they're gonna take him down. As we're heading out, Sakon holds back Daya. So that's what's about to happen. Hold on everybody, because now that we gotta say sure, I'm gonna give him to Ryuji. Trying to see where is he. Yeah, we're gonna give them since they probably have a better bonus. That way we can have these guys be used together. Alright, let's start doing this stuff. We should be good to go. Basically, what we're gonna have to do is destroy everything before you attack the overdegvil. Regardless, apparently, with the whole situation, yeah, Sakan has an idea with Daya and the Gaiking, so he tells him to stay back for now. Meanwhile, unfortunately, what's it called? What's it called? Sorry, anyways, what's it called? He doesn't want to be under anybody, so he decides to try and attack. Unfortunately, hold on. Yeah, Saba and Adet are not holding back on telling him to stand down to help, to join us, in a sense. But he's not gonna listen. He doesn't want to be under Yasawa anymore, so he attacks the overdegvil. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to really work because, once again, the overdegvil is too powerful. The only one that actually had any chance in the anime itself was Gainer until the thing absorbed him. Yeah, no, it's not going to work. So yeah, this is where we had to head out quickly. So yeah, apparently this is Gainer's chance to save Cynthia. He's gonna put all these learns to good use at least. So yeah. Yep, it's just like this is where actually in the anime, this is where he used that attack. Basically, the whole punching and everything this attack came from his fight with the overdegvil, in the sense that it showed truly what he learned. But yeah, it shows that Gainer's at least doing good against it, and it's his chance to try and shoot it. Unfortunately, Asahan comes in, of course, saying that the overdegvil is his. Ha ha ha. His, the usual stupidity. So yeah, it's all about his revenge and him wanting to really have revenge against Gain. Regardless, so we're about to take it down anyways. But yeah, basically we're gonna defeat everything first, then the overdegvil. So yeah, basically he's got to take the right shot and then get the right chance to save Cynthia. Because if he doesn't, then he's got to kill Cynthia. Kenan volunteers for the role, but Gain points out, nah, you don't have to. It's my thing. And Michio's at least glad right there to see that she's doing better for herself. But yeah, then Kenan does point out that he lives up to his name. Regardless, the whole objective is going to be to destroy the overdegvil. The better idea first would be to destroy everything else first. You'll all understand later why I'm destroying everything else first, because it's just dumb. Apparently there's a glitch with Soshi that you can use to get more use out of his commands. I gotta figure out what that glitch is. But yeah, the Gaiking will come out right when we finish off the overdegvil. It's basically our secret weapon. So for now, we're just gonna have to go through with it. At least we're slowly killing them though. Over skill. What are his commands? Oh, he's got some pretty good commands actually. Dang. 0 accuracy with the rainbow jerk. That ain't good. It ain't no burning finger, but I seriously love Sakura's model. Because it's literally just a melee. It's a melee based Fafnir. Yeah, Mark Dre. Ah, the beauty of this music. It's too bad Stargazer will never be known by many people. But this is probably one of the few games where it actually appears in any form of media. I was honestly kind of sad they didn't reuse it for Squirrel Wars L. I no offense, but L was basically a better K. So I was surprised they didn't just reuse this. They could have even had it as postscript or something. Alright, Crystal Heart activation. He leaves for now. And all we got left is Alsahammer over there. I had it wrong. Might as well throw that sword. Seriously, Dan Thursday, when you think about it, the amount of accuracy a man's gotta have in order to kick a sword. Just wait, look at it. He then kicks the sword through. You gotta love how that guy looks like it has a pirate hat. Gunny Sword has such a catchy theme. This is the only time I'm gonna be using Mist, really. And then, wait, does this thing have a map attack? It has a map attack of overfreeze, but it doesn't have enough morale to use it yet. Dang, got overskill from it. Imagine power! Alright, now I finished that thing off. Yeah, now we're gonna finish off the Overdegvil real quick, and then we'll get to the game's events. Dang. Then we'll finish it with ouch, that had to hurt. We might as well finish it cool, right? So yeah, he's gotta try and get the right shot in. Or we're literally gonna shoot it with the Black Southern Cross anyways. I'll never forget, one of my favorite things about Gaiking is his jacket that he wears. It's apparently bulletproof. The Black Southern Cross. Alright, now that the Overdegvil is doing good, Gainer goes straight in to try and save him. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out because the Overdegvil has a mind of its own and takes him in. So yeah, I took it in because Gainer has stronger oversense. Which, no offense, but oversense, I understand its existence. This is a Tamino work after all, so of course there's gotta be some special thing to the protagonist. Oversense is basically new typeness in their own world. You know, the ability to use an Overman, that stuff. Anyways, the thing that annoyed me though about King Gainer's and Oversense thing was the fact that they introduced it literally at the last minute. That was stupid. Oh, they took him over. And then it comes up to Sarah to try and rescue him because apparently she loves him and she kisses him. Unfortunately, it fails to warm him up, so yeah, this is where he takes her over. So yeah, because you know, the Overdegvil takes him over and basically makes him into an eviler version of himself. And it's pointed out, remember, she kind of kicked off all his advances throughout the series, and he points that out to her. She's also taken over Cynthia, and then it's about to take him over as well. Not him, her. So yeah. It's taking her over. Gary tries sacrificing himself. It takes Gary over, so yeah. This is where he tries to shoot it with his sniper rifle. But as you notice, the sniper rifle's not going to work because the bullets would just freeze right there. It does the overfreeze. Meanwhile, because that doesn't work, he brings out Brunhilde. Yeah, apparently the thing, he didn't even reveal he had that ability. Yeah, he summons out Brunhilde, was trying to at least do some damage to it. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out. So yeah. And then Gary's about to go straight into the Dakumaru. Regardless, right now with the whole what's called the whole overfreeze thing, they gotta figure out a way about to free him. This is where Sekon's situation brings up where he gets Dia to utilize the flames of the Gaiking to counter the overfreeze. So yeah, he believes that it's powerful enough. This is where Gainer sends out Gary to try and kill, you know, the Dakumaru crew to keep the Gaiking from launching. So yeah. He's trying to kill them. Manko points out that she's probably seen enough of his Yapan Nimpo to, you know, do anything. This is where she does her own technique, which is apparently feigning embarrassment like a little girl before grabbing him and kissing him. Wow, that's creepy, honestly. Regardless, that's so traumatic that he turns to himself, and now we can sortie and we go out. So yeah. So now we gotta get the Gaiking to attack the Overdegvil. And then unfortunately Gainer utilizes an overcoat to increase his size. It's apparently a blackmail overcoat. So yeah, now we gotta deal with him himself, but basically Gaiking just has to attack. Dang it. Hold up. Let's personally do some damage. Trying to figure it out. Trying to figure this out real quick. Okay, I got an idea. We'll have to clear a way for Dan of Thursday, probably. Dang, it missed the breast fire. Okay, we're still not close enough to attacking it. Trying to think real quick. Like, I got some ideas. Okay. Yet the Rainbow Jerk still has no power against these things? I just got an idea on how to finish this. Sorry. This music's getting annoying. Okay, we still can't do anything. Wait, what if we... No, we gotta kill this one. Dang, that didn't work. Try to figure this out real quick. Screw it. We'll just damage it for now. But yeah, remember correctly, we gotta destroy what's called the overdegvil or attack with Gaiking or something. Dang it, but I would kill Sarah right there, so I can't do that. Trying to think. So I read one fish is one turn. Oh well, let's just continue on, I guess. What? It can attack again? Oh, lost my support craft. Yeah, no, you're not gonna kill that Thursday like that. I'm not gonna destroy any more just yet. Alright, now with that, we did it. So yeah, we got everybody back basically. The downside is we don't get to keep that thing. So yeah, we're about to start killing it now. And we ended it. And then Gainer and Dia team up to destroy it. Face open! I'm sorry, it is cool. It's just the original face open from the original Gaiking, it had that intimidation factor. Like when I saw it, I was repulsed. I was scared. I was like, what the heck? This one looks cool and all, but that's just it. It looks cool. It doesn't look menacing. But I guess that makes sense since the new Gaiking is more of a shonen take on it. You know, like it's a more mainstream take in the sense of coolness. rather than just be that dynamic like the original. Regardless, though, like, yeah. And it's where we debut the final attack. If it's overfreeze, it's gonna counter with overheat. Something he debuted at the end of the series. The reason why all those things are happening is because it's right there. Basically, in the series, that was the main route of the Siberian Railroad throughout the world. So freezing those train tracks would have frozen everything else just about. Hence why he used overheat, and he basically saved the world at the time. Okay, before anything, look right next to the mark sign, like 3 squares away from King Gainer. What the heck is that face? Seriously, it's just randomly there. Oh well. So yeah, the overdegvil precipitates. So yeah, the overdevil's done. The downside was Gainer remembers everything they did during that time under their thing, as well as Sarah remembering the bold kiss. So yeah. Had no comment. And then Monko and Gary probably are going to be a new couple, maybe. We don't know yet. Of course, apparently they're using Adet and Yasaba as an example, which means in this game Adet doesn't end up with Gary instead, but I'm okay with that. Even though they're out of their 20s. Unfortunately, he's heartbroken that the overdegvil failed. There's no way he can hold off the Daigold, and yeah. Out of nowhere, though, Veleny comes in asking what he was trying to use the overdevil's power for. Like, what was he using the overdevil's power for, basically? Apparently, he wants to use the overdevil's power to take over the world. And unfortunately, without Cynthia, now he can't really do that. But yeah, he wants to try and overfreeze the world. So yeah, he's annoyed because apparently it's the fault of what's called... It's our fault and King Gainer's fault. So yeah. So now Villainy, of course, takes advantage of this, offering him a chance to get revenge. And maybe win the world if he gets good enough. Yeah, basically what happened, what he said earlier was without Malkio, Cynthia, without anybody, there's nothing left for him there, so... Yeah. So he manages, so she takes him, and then she's wondering like what kind of orders the Gasm give her. Meanwhile, apparently they're fully defrosted, these guys, and out of a job in NG's view. So yeah, because the overdegvil lost, they believe that Daigold's about to take over. It apparently is despair for them, but yeah, no. Meanwhile, of course, Kashmar is going straight to him. He tells him that, of course, he may skip town without so much as that explanatory letter. So yeah, he offers them an alternative rather than freezing. So this is where he probably becomes a what's called a pawn of the Clawman. So yeah, with Kid's gone, they follow Kashmir out of there so they don't freeze. So yeah, apparently Overdegvil, he was surprised the Overdegvil had an overskill that could teleport, or so we thought. Sakon confirms that the Overdegvil didn't really teleport. It was apparently gated away. There, it was apparently gated away, and apparently, yeah, they're surprised. But yeah, apparently, they were gated away. It may have something to do with the edicts themselves, is what Kira is saying. But yeah, apparently he believes that they weren't allied, because if they were, then the Siberian Railroad would have been using the gates like crazy, which makes sense. So yeah, no, someone apparently on their side is trying to use, on Edac's side is going to use the overdegvil for their own gain. So yeah, regardless, Cynthia's oversense was apparently too much that she could barely pilot things, so they do hope that somebody doesn't try and do that. So yeah, if there ain't any more women to get their hands on it. And apparently the Siberian Railroad are going to be taken over by the Daigul in no matter of time. Unless the London IMA can stop them. And of course Joshua is wondering what's happening with his brother. So yeah. So yeah, apparently he believes that the Daigul are gonna be too busy funding London IMA. That's their belief, so that's gonna be the main thing happening. Meanwhile, Osterham is of course gonna be the main trump card since he really wants to take gain. So yeah. Yeah, apparently he won't perish easy no matter what. So then she can't return to kids, so he offers her to join us, and yeah, she joins us. So yeah, she points out that the Wild Zords would be pretty fun for her to go up with, and they point out that this isn't anything like a game, but to her it's still a game, but they're slowly getting her used to it not being a game. Regardless, she's using game techniques, so yeah. So yeah, meanwhile, of course, Sarah's kind of annoyed, but she also wants what's good for her friend. So yeah. Which means they're a couple now. Meanwhile, Katona and the others are pointing out, could it be another love triangle? But nah, it can't really be much of a love triangle since Sarah basically won, apparently. So yeah, there's no point to it. There's no love polygon. Yeah, apparently love polygons only merit the name if there's friction, as she herself knows all too well. Which then she gazes at Go, Mira, and Anna. And gets, apparently she gets a little shiver that's to the cold. So yeah, apparently the good news from Zuli was the fact that we got new people coming in. Among those converts are apparently the Eldora team. So yeah, we got the Eldora team and Priscilla. Even though in their case, like, even after 60 years, they're still ready to fight. And Priscilla, as well as in this. Out of which Van thanks her by also saying her name. And they point out, it's like, whoa, you remember her name? What the heck? She didn't remember my name. But yeah, so now we're heading straight to Sari. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. King Gainer's story is over basically. Which is kind of sad, but it's good since now we got the overheat attack. After this part, we should be starting a route split soon. So, hope you all enjoy that. Till the next part, goodbye.